Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video we'll cover our recent installation carried out for local business. This certainly is a different type of installation that we carried out, certainly different business. So tell us a bit more about it.
So this time around we got a new local business where they do hand-prepared bakery products. So unlike your regular high street bakers where they sort of take everything out of the freezer straight into the oven and into the counter, these guys do everything prepared from scratch in-house. All of the pastry products, everything prepared in-house from scratch, baked and then to the counter. So their concept is not frozen, everything freshly prepared bakery products. We were involved in installing all of the cabling and the electrical supplies for their power-hungry appliances behind the counter. So we had things like big double commercial ovens, we had things like big commercial mixers to mix their dough and everything. We had the panini press units. We then had the quite a large pizza rolling machine, pizza baking machine where you got the thing rolling underneath the heating elements. So all of these are quite power-hungry appliances. We also had coffee machines, so our job was to install all of the cabling and power supplies to get this all up and running.
Was this installation straightforward or were there quite a few challenges along the way?
To be perfectly honest, every job is different from one another. On this particular installation, the cable runs weren't straightforward. I mean, when you look at a unit like that, empty square unit, you would think, well, the cable run will be fairly straightforward. But in this particular job, we had the three-phase power distribution boards located down in the basement, and the actual counter and all of the bakery appliances, they're in the ground floor level, in the opposite far end. We had a really long cable run. So that involved lots of tray work up into the ceiling space, across and then drop back down. So yeah, it was a bit of a challenge, but we got there at the end. And
how was the containment work?
So in this installation, like I said, we had to bring the power from the basement distribution boards. So we had quite a few horizontal cable tray runs, and then we got a very lengthy vertical cable tray run which comes from the basement along the stairwell, past the ground floor area up into the ceiling void, and then a horizontal run across the ceiling void all the way to the other side of the store and drop back down into the behind the counter area where they have all the appliances. So yeah, it was quite a lengthy cable run and a lot more containment work than usual for a smaller shop like that. That's what we had to do with the containment work.
What about the termination works?
So all of our circuits are steel wired armored SWA circuits. So we had about 10 mil three-phase SWA circuits. So we had to do termination work for all of them, 20 odd steel wired armored termination work, both at the distribution board end as well as the three-phase 5-pin commando socket outlet end. A lot of termination work. Everything went nicely.
So obviously, as I said, it's a completely different project for us really. Are you happy with the work carried out?
I mean, that's a new startup business, so it's one of the sort of a smaller scale installation for us compared to a lot of the large industrial units and high bay lighting and things that we normally do. But it's quite interesting to be involved in an early stage of a startup business, especially a local business, to be a part of their journey at the very start. Although I have to say most of our work's hidden away. It's not going to be visible because our cabling work, tray work, everything's in areas where customers can't normally see, and also the power outlets themselves, they're kind of hidden behind the counters below the appliance level. So although our work are kind of hidden and tucked away, without our work,
no business really.
It's a major part of their operations to have all the appliances running. So it was a pleasure and a good opportunity for us to be involved in a early stage of a smaller local business like that. So something different, but something that we really enjoyed. We were there for a couple of days. We got all the tray work, cabling work, termination work all done in about 2 to 3 days. And then we've been there after that, haven't we?
Yes,
Recently.
yes, we had some really delicious food as well.
yeah, it looked totally different. So now it looks really nice to see the actual final finished products, although there were a lot more other trades involved after our electrical work. They had like, they got this beautiful painting, hand paint on that wall at the back, and all the counter work,
or the paneling
work, a lot more to it. So it's all kind of nice to see everything come together, and they finally open the store. Yes,
and the finish of the other work is really good as well, isn't it? It's really nice, inviting space. Yeah.
Exactly. So no, it was really it was our pleasure to be involved in a local project like that. And if you have anything of this sort coming up in the future, by all means, feel free to give us a call. We are happy to provide you with free advice and quotations and pricing information. So yeah, feel free to get in touch. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.